going on, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad you guys are here with me again. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys have had a good day. Hope you guys had a good night. We're here back again with some more Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. We're gonna continue on and try to survive. I think in the last stream Nemesis is chasing us and we got to the save room. So, I don't know where to go from here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where to go. So, let's just see what we get to, guys. Parking lot. They have taken every... Oh, okay. So it's just gonna be the same. It's gonna be like the same monologue. So we escaped Nemesis for now. And we're on our way to Carlos. Because we got on the radio. We got on the radio that we got his distress call, so... What the f... Jill. 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 Thank you, Jill, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, Jill, we're already on some bullshit. Like, did you really have to? Okay. Okay. Go through here. Hopefully we get something good. Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the f... No, Jill, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are these? The fuck were those, man? Like grasshoppers or something. Like grasshoppers. What is it? We need power? Let me guess, we need a power? There's a slot in which a battery can be set, of course. Okay. So we need the battery. Something here? I thought there was something there. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, alright. Okay. That must be one of the Carlos's team. Cause there's no way that was one of ours. There's no way that was one of ours. Oh my. Get up. Get off me. Jesus Christ, how many are there? That was a lot of zombies, man. That was a lot of zombies. That was a lot of them. What is this? Okay, go through here. Today's normally my day off, but I was asked to come into work to go train on some stuff. So, what's in here? Crowbar? The fire hook. Okay. I don't know why we'd need a fire hook, but okay. Flammable gas is leaking. Okay. Yeah, find something to shut that off then. Yes, I got called. They asked me to come into work today, so I went to work. So, otherwise I probably would have streamed a little earlier today, but oh well. Uh, it's still hot and humid where I live, so it sucks. Ooh, another safe room. A crank? It's a crank. The rusted crank. Okay. So then let's... Oh no. So let's use that. Um... No. Let's just... Let me save, yeah. Let's go ahead and save. Because there's no checkpoints in these old games, so our checkpoints are our save points. So we have a fire hook and then a rusted crank. I don't know when either of those things will be needed, so I have to just keep them for now. I have to keep them for now because I don't know when I might need those. So let's go through here and we'll see. Okay. Operation hours. Raccoon City Hall. Okay. What is this? A clock that is not functioning. 2 gems are missing from an hour play. From the 2 gems? Well, we found 1 gem. Take the handgun bullets, yes. Wait, I think there's... Is there more? Okay. We have 1 gem from the RPD station. Okay. So this is locked then? It's locked from the other side. Okay. So, you know, I thought I was gonna get annoyed of these like loading screens. Not really. Not really. Because they're pretty quick too. It's not like they take forever. Maybe on the original hardware, they would have taken a long time. But I'm playing this. I don't think I mentioned. I'm playing this on the PS5. These were Resident Evil 1, Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis were released on the PlayStation Store. I don't know when. I was looking and I saw them. Shop of a Zombie. Okay. It says Scoop on the backside. Okay. Okay. Scoop. Alrighty. The fireproof shutter is down. Isn't this where the fire hook comes in? I don't need to use that right now. Can I combine it with the crank? Okay. Okay. I think we need to go back and go down there. Down that route. I think we need to go down that route. Because that's where we saw the guy shooting and then running away, so... gotta go back down that way. We'll see. Let me know, guys, what you guys are doing for the weekend. What have you guys have done for the weekend? So, let me know. You guys got any cool plans going on? This way. This is where the guy was. No. Back here. I don't know. I don't have any plans anymore. I didn't really do anything this summer, so. Theater. The diner. Yeah, I didn't really do anything this summer. Right now I'm trying to save up for two things. So the one is a car. Second thing, you take gunpowder, Ray. No. Only because I don't know what else I'm gonna find here. Um, Nothing suspicious. So I'm saving up to buy a car. Another thing is I'm saving up to go to China. I'm gonna plan on going to China next year, hopefully by fall. Be guide. Here's things for the Brilliant Corporation. I to my 50-year mayor. I don't care. I don't care. What I want to go to in China is, I mean, of course, it's like Beijing and Shanghai, but there's a place. It's called a city called Hangzhou. If you guys ever know of it, let me know. But I have a friend there who lives in Hangzhou, so I want to go, see that because I hear Hangzhou is very unique in the sense that a lot of cities in China, especially like the big fancy cities, are either like all like tech modern, or some of them are like still like kind of traditional and ain't and like rural. So, and they say that Hangzhou is um is like kind of a mixture of the two. Oh, okay. It's a mixture of the two. So, I'd like to go and visit it. No.
What's that?
Oh.
Calm down, lady. I'm no
Oh,
zombie.
it's Carlos.
My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah. We came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
Oh my god. Jesus. Run into the basement, hide inside the kitchen. Run into the basement.
This way.
So yeah, so that's where I want to go visit is Hangzhou. So I'm saving up for So that's where I'm saving up right now. The freezer. Carlos.
Follow me.
Okay. So we're just going back up to where Nemesis is? Oh my... Carlos! Let's get the fuck out of here, Carlos. Fuck that, Carlos, what are you doing?
I need to ask you something.
Okay.
Umbrella send your team here.
Our mission is to rescue the civilians.
How kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
Jill, go after him. Do not stay there. Yep. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Ow. Ow, you. Ow. Jill, get up! What are you fucking doing, Jill? Jesus Christ, Jill. Ow. Fuck, where do I go now? So fucking stressed out of my mind from the... Oh my god. To fucking open the goddamn door, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my... Ow. Jill, get up! What are you fucking doing? God. The water surface can be seen below. Jesus Christ. No! Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. God damn it. God damn it. So yeah, guys, that's my plan, is save up for a car and save up for Hanjo. It's pretty much impossible to save up for both, I'm guessing, so... But yeah, that's my plan, that's my goal. So that's my goals right now. I'm also looking to change careers. So I currently work in like the healthcare section in the healthcare industry, but I want to leave it. I don't. It's, you know, I just don't feel much. I don't feel like I really enjoy what I'm not enjoying what I do anymore. So there's another career field that I want to get into, and I'm like looking into it right now and trying to get more information about it. But yeah, okay. Yeah, go this way. So yeah, so I got some things. So 3 things. It's a career change, going to Hanjo, and getting a car. In terms of the car, I currently drive an Acura, an '04 Acura. So I would like to get an Acura, but dude, they're so expensive these days. They're so expensive. Even the basic like Acura TLX model is so goddamn expensive. It's insane. It's insane how expensive these things are now. So, but I wouldn't mind a Toyota or a Honda or even a Mazda. I actually been really looking into Mazdas, and they, you know, they're really good for, you know, the price and the fact that they're they're very reliable. But because Mazda isn't as like well known as Toyota or Honda, they're not really you know, there's not like a big demand for it. So at least to me, the cars aren't like as expensive as Honda and Toyota. But yeah. But if you had to ask me, like, if money wasn't an option or like an obstacle, I would get a... It's 2 different... There's one, it's called... I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not. It's somewhat fancy, but it's not like as super luxurious. It's called an Alfa Romeo. And the model of that brand that I would like is specifically... It's called the Giulia, the Alfa Romeo Giulia. So I would really like that car. If money wasn't like an issue. And then if not, if I did have to get like a luxury car, I will say I have always liked Audis. I've always liked that design of Audi and everything, so that would be something else as well. You know, I really like Audi's designs and stuff. Which is in our hands. Will you take the bronze compass? Sure. Oh. Okay. So how do can I put it back? Did I? Did I just trap myself? Did I just really trap myself in here? Damn, I really trapped myself. Can I put it back? I don't need to use that right now. You've got to be kidding me. So yeah, if I had some money, but like not crazy, I would get an Alfa Romeo Giulia. But if money was, I would get an Audi. I think an A5 or an A6 is okay. I'm not really into like super crazy like the R types or the RS whatever. It just that's too much for me. But like an Audi A5 or an A6, I don't mind. Okay. Damn it. I think I might have to reload. Is it really just gonna... Okay. Really? Okay. The future's in our hands. There's a hollow compass. Where a compass used to be. Okay. Oh my god! Ah! X. Thank you. Yeah, let me know what you guys... Let me know what kind of car you guys would like, or which kind of car you guys are driving, if you guys don't mind. Okay. So I'm gonna use one of these because I'm not sure how often I'm gonna use it. But yeah, that's my thing right now. I don't want to say what career field I'm looking into just because I don't want to jinx anything. But yeah. What I do now for work, my main job is not what I went to school for. I went to school for something else, and then I got a job in that specific field in that job that I studied for. Just things just didn't go well, so, and I do that job part-time, or I do it very part-time. It's per diem now. So I'm like below part-time. But I don't have a desire to like seek it out again. I really don't. I just don't. Um, like I said, I just don't have um I just don't have anything for it anymore.
What's that?
So yeah. I mean, shout out to those who studied what I studied and are still in the field or got a jobs in the field and they like it. you know, it wasn't for me, man.
Did you just say you belong to
So
Umbrella's
that's
army?
why I'm Brent. That's why I'm looking at a new career field.
We came all the way out here to save
And
you
I'm
civilians.
31 years
The
old,
mission went
so
bad the minute we
I want to
landed.
be able to look at something that I can still, you know,
How did you find me?
that I can still we're going to hide inside the kitchen.
Over here.
Well, damn. All right.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us.
Did it work? Alrighty. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
I need to ask you
So yeah.
something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Cause I would be lying if I told you guys that I wasn't like stressed out or anything.
Considering Umbrella caused
You
all
know.
this in the first place, those liars.
Some people say that like, oh, it's not.
We're just mercenaries.
Like at my age,
hired hands.
I feel like I should have already had a career and everything. So
No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
yeah, cause he's gonna come out. You're too busy for that. What? What do you mean I'm too busy? Oh, you've gotta be. Ow. What do you mean I'm too busy for that? Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah. I'm very I'm very stressed every day because I'm just worrying about like my future, my lack of a actual future right now. So you know, I'm just very much just like damn. Because unfortunately, what I studied for is only available in a certain in only certain locations. So it's not like it's not as if it's not like I will be allowed to. I can use that education and training to go anywhere. So that's why I'm just like damn it, dude. I don't fully regret going to school and studying what I studied and graduating in that. Because it did give me an insight into healthcare that majority of people don't know, and especially in hospital setting, like it gave me like, you know, it gave me a behind the scenes view of hospitals and what people are going through. So I'm really just like, okay, really grateful. So I'm grateful for that education and training, because again, I learned something that I didn't think I would ever learn. But yeah, I'm just so uh, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know where I was. I lost my my train of thought. But yeah, again, if you go to school for something and you major in it and you graduate and you get hired in it and you like what it is, you know, you have all my respects and best wishes, because that did not happen to me. Some people I know who worked in the field that I left, um, they told me that I just had that I just happened to have bad luck, and that, you know, if I had gone somewhere else, it would have been easy. It would have been better. But um, you know, it is what it is at this point. I used to have regrets. Now I have. Well, no. I still have regret, just not as much regret as I did initially. Um, so I went from a job where I was earning, for me, good money, to basically working minimum wage now. Except when I work at that part-time, like, per diem job. When I only work once a week at that other job, and I get paid I get paid per diem. So per diem, for if you guys don't know, is basically like you get paid like a fixed rate for the day. So like in my case at that job, if I show up and you know, I only see like 3 patients out of the entire like 8 to 9 hours, 7 to 8 hours. Oh my fucking god, dude. Then ow. Then get up, Jill, get up. Oh my, I get paid whatever that fixed rate was. So whatever so whatever the pay was is I get it. So it's just tough, man. It's tough, you know, because a lot of people that I went to school with, the majority of them, or almost all of the people that I went to school with and graduated with, they're still in that field or in like something related to that field specifically, and they're, you know, they're making good money. And then here I am, you know, on, you know, oh, a first aid spray, thank the Lord, on, you know, minimum wage and stuff. So it's very disheartening, and, you know, for me to see that. You know, I'm not angry at them, because, you know, and he's gonna fuck me up. Mission hours, so I'm actually close. No. Yeah, so. Better go out through here then. I don't know where else to go. I really don't know where else to go. I'm supposed to go to the newspaper office, but every time we go in there, it's locked, so there's nothing we can do. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now in life. So, and the car I currently drive is breaking apart, literally and figuratively. So, yeah, to be honest, I really doubt I would, take a job in that, in the field that I studied. Like if someone came up to me and said like, hey, like, come work in this area, doing what you went to school for, and we'll pay for you, I I really don't think I would go for it. I would be 90%. I would be 90%. I would be 90% hesitant to do it. Also, because of that, um I'm very much out of practice with. Well, I'll say what I won't say where I used to work, but I'll say what I. So I went to school for respiratory therapy. So I'm a respiratory therapist. If you guys don't know, it's basically when you go to the hospital and you go in specifically for a breathing issue. Um, we are the ones that go in with like the albuterol inhalers, the CPAP, BiPAP ventilator mask, and all that ventilators. We're the ones that are, checking the ventilators and all that um, to make sure it's working and stuff. Um, so that's what I went to school for. I went to school for basically like about 2 years. So normally you can do, so some majority of respiratory therapy programs are about a year and some change, but the one I went to was a 2 year program. So if you do a 1 year program, you get an associate's. But the 2 years for me was a bachelor's. So I have a bachelor's in respiratory therapy. Um, the reason why I'd say is I'd be 90% hesitant to accept a job in respiratory therapy like field is because I've been out of bedside for. Sorry guys, my headphones died, so I'm gonna have to use the microphone from the controller for the audio. So I apologize if there's like a big change in it. Um, yeah, I was um I was bedside respiratory therapy and RT. I was a bedside RT. I have not been at the bedside for about almost 3 years now. So a vast majority, if not all of my clinical assessment, patient assessment skills and techniques are pretty much non-existent at this point. Um, I, to be honest, if it was between me and a like new grad who just graduated with no experience, I don't think they. I would be more willing to take if I was the hiring manager. I would be more willing to take the new grad over me because at least the new grad has the experience from clinicals. So I'm just, yeah, I'm just super like, like, just, it's frustrating. Might have to go through that door over there. It's frustrating because I went to school for this. There was so many like stressful nights of like anger, sadness, resentment, like all these things. Um, and then for it to just basically kind of collapse extremely quickly. Um, a lot of some of um, I still maintain some contact with some of my classmates from my graduating class. Um, a lot of them, they're supportive in the sense that they're like that they tell me, oh well, you just give another shot. You just you went to a bad place, like
If you go somewhere else, you'll get better. But the thing is, in healthcare, it's very short-staffed and critical shortages. And I think what I experienced in my job at that site is based. The fuck is that dog on fire? Um, it's just like it's a common denominator. It's not really gonna change anything. So I'm just very. I guess the word is I'm very pessimistic now. I'm just very much not sure. No, we're gonna burn if we go there. Uh, so yeah. So I still do. I accepted the per DM job that I'm doing right now because I did not want to just completely throw away my skills and knowledge. So I want to at least still do something. But compared to my other friends, like they're way better than me. So they're way better than me. So I realize, my future or like with the future I want to have is not possible within respiratory therapy anymore. So um, photo A, pressing forward, September 22nd, 27. Um, so yeah, so that's why I'm looking to change career. And like I said, I work at a. I used to earn. I used to earn over $30 an hour, which to some people, they might hear that and think, "Oh, it's not much," but for me, it was a good amount of money. Get off me. So, like I said, now so you know, it's I'm not upset about the job I currently have because I signed up for it. I signed up for the current job that I work at. Um, it was, out of necessity. So, but it does hurt when people, when like my friends and some of my former classmates ask, and then I tell them, and they give me this weird look, which I get it, I get it because we went to school for this. We went to school for this. You know, why are you doing this, like this job, like this type of job when you went to school for this career? So I just I lost faith. I lost like my happiness and my motivation. Like I lost the motivation and kind of desire to work in that. A lot of the people say that I was that some people have told me when I told them that I just wasn't, built for it, quote unquote, built for it, or I was just being, dramatic, that everyone has a bad experience, which is true, and not every respiratory therapist or that I had the opportunity to be a to for them to be my preceptor or to be a preceptee, even when I became licensed and everything, it was, everyone told me that about like their first job or their first like time on their own and how it was A lot of everything said it took months for them to feel confident to be on their own. Because what happens is you, depending on the place, there's every place may have like some differences, but generally you get like a month of training. So you get like a week of training on general floor care. So a week, and healthcare respiratory therapists work 3 12-hour days. So 12, 24, 36, right? So 1 week, you say, oh, do you have a week? Well, it's really 3 days. And then depending on the day, because unfortunately in healthcare it's short staffed, so they put you with whoever usually 9 times out of 10. And if you have a really busy day that they can't really show you much, even as a new hire, it's kind of just like, all right, well, here, just do this. So, you know, so you have 1 week on floor care, like general floors. Then you have 1 week in the ICU, and then you have 1 week in the ED, or emergency ER, ED, emergency room, emergency department. After 3 weeks, they usually give you an extra week. Like, they'll say like, okay, they'll do like 1 week. The first 3 weeks you're training in each area, and then the last week of the month you're like 1 day per area. So you do 1 day in the floors again, 1 day in the ICU, and 1 day in the ED, and then it's like, all right, you're on your own. Unless they ask you, do you feel confident? Well, I think most of the time though they'll say like, do you feel confident? But even then, but even then, like I said, even then. But yeah, so that's kind of how it is, at least from what I remember. Again, depending on where you work and everything, it could be different. But yeah, that's kind of how it was for me. Um, I do have some regrets when I was a student. When I was a student, I hid behind like the whole like I'm a student thing, which isn't good. You shouldn't do that either. And I was warned so often not to do that. So what I mean by that is when you're a student, you have you are not expected to know anything and everything. You're not expected to know anything or everything. So what I mean by that is, when things happen as a student, you have a you have an excuse to not do something or not participate in something by just saying like, "Oh, I'm a student," so you know, like I'm a student, and or you could say like, "I haven't learned this in my school yet." Because the thing is usually if you haven't learned it in class, or have at least been introduced to the theory or concepts of a particular procedure or protocol or medication treatment, they more than likely will not let you participate. They're not going to. You, so, you know, so like again, they're not gonna let you participate in in the uh in the thing, just because your liability at that point. You're a major liability, and they just you don't they just can't trust you. But once you and I was told this so many times. Once you become the therapist, meaning once you are licensed by the board, that excuse is thrown out the window. Like, that whole, like, oh, well, I haven't learned this. It's like, motherfucker, yes, you did. Otherwise, how did you pass the board exams? You know? So, you know, you know, it's kind of one of those things. So, if you are in respiratory therapy school or nursing school, med school, radiology, X-ray school, or whatever else, like, dude, please, like, I know it's scary, but try to just like get involved in anything and everything as much as you can. Just the more stuff you expose yourself to, the better it will be for you in the long run. Um, because there's nothing more embarrassing than being a licensed provider, a licensed therapist, and then you know you're needed to do something, a procedure, assisting a procedure, medication, or anything, and you're just like, oh, I don't know how to do this. And then when they tell you, did you ever do this in school? And you say no, they're just gonna look at you like, what the, like, what? Like, they're gonna look at you like, like you're completely like confused. Like they're gonna be so confused. Like, what do you mean you didn't do this in school? So, so you know, really, if you are in any of those like healthcare programs, allied health, medical, dental, whatever it is, man, like really just try to get involved in everything, man. Like that's what you want to do. And you're a student, so like again, they're not expecting you to know it. If you know it, that's great. You're gonna look good to them. But if you don't, they're not gonna. They're not gonna. To be honest, a lot of preceptors don't even want to be preceptors. It's kind of sad to say, but they're just doing it. You know, um, they're just doing it. It's not, like they're not like. Don't get me wrong. There are some therapists who genuinely, enjoy teaching and having students, but the majority don't really want students. They see students as, you know, kind of a nuisance to them. You know, they see students as a nuisance. So, it's just kind of how it is. And again, and also there's times where some therapists, it's a busy day, it's a hard day for them. And then on top of that, they need to be like teaching you or something, because you also, as the student, you also grade them. And if they get like really bad scores by the students, then their boss, the director, is then going to say like, what the hell? Why'd you get these bad scores, students? And it can ruin your reputation as well, because then your bosses are going to look at you and say, well, why does Alberto have such a bad rep with students? Why are the students constantly giving him like bad grades and stuff or reviews, So, but yeah, man. If you're in respiratory therapy school, thinking about it, um, it's a good profession, man. I will be honest, unless you go into a specialty field like pulmonary function testing, sleep studies, um, or something like that, just doing general bedside, you're not really gonna you're not gonna really have a high salary. And unfortunately, respiratory therapists are not valued much, really. So they don't really pay much either. Average, you're like in the low to mid 30s. If you specialize, especially in PFT, you can break into the 40s, but um, honestly, I really have not. You can get into like the 650 and 60 an hour without specializing, but that's because you gotta go to like a giant hospital like in LA, New York, where it's just constant like hectic and craziness all the time. That and then you can like get that like 50, 60 an hour. Um, but yeah, there's no need to use it. Isn't that what it's for? Um, Again, though, I'm not gonna knock respiratory therapy. Just because it didn't work out for me doesn't mean that, it's not a right fit for someone else. So that's just my that's just my 2 cents on it. It's just my 2 cents. If you like, if you've experienced something like this and you are basically in the same position or you were able to come back and get to it, let me know. I'm always interested in like hearing other people's experiences. But yeah, man, my respect to all my classmates and everyone else out there who went to school for respiratory therapy, had a bad experience and like didn't let it break them. So, you guys, hats off to you guys for that. Uh, I don't know where the, I don't know where the hell to go. I really don't know where the hell to go. I really don't know. Um, I'm assuming we have to go. We have to do something in the post office. I know that for sure because it was blinking blue. And then the thing is, Carlos left, so I don't know where Carlos is. I don't know where he's at. Like where this mofo ran off to. I don't know where he ran off to. I don't know where this man ran off to, so, you know, we'll see. I think we have to go there. That's where we have to go. Okay. So there's when we burn the oil rope, I guess, whatever. Oh, okay, but yeah, this is where it's covered by the fire. So we need something to put out the fire. Fire hydrant, fire hose, extinguish the fire. Okay, okay. Where is the save room? Oh my! You've got to be. Oh my god. Maybe the other one is closer. Maybe the one that over here is closer. Because there's something there too. So yeah. Oh shit! Save room. Do I have a fire hose? No. Okay. Okay. Where the hell would I find the fire hose? I gotta look for a fire hose. There's something here. Take gunpowder A. Gunpowder B. What does that make? I think that makes shotgun, right? Gunpowder C. Grenade rounds. Oh, we definitely don't need to have grenade rounds in our inventory right now. In our in our uh in our thing. Okay. Need to find the fire hose, guys. Gotta find the fire hose. Maybe it's over here somewhere. So yeah. Uh, but yeah, guys, let me know again. Let me know if you guys have experienced something like this, something similar. It's broken. You know, I'm curious if you guys have experienced it or not, and how'd you guys either overcame it, or what was the ultimate thing that made you kind of just say like I'm done type of deal. Let me know. I look for a fire hose. Handgun bullets. We'll take that. He's holding something. Mercenary's diary. Following the first 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge has returned. As a good soldier, I was ordered my execution. Down in the morning, set UBCS's unit. Paramilitary, I'm gonna remember the ladder. Dawn's here for splashing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to go into my own personal issues and drama. I was Oh, here it is. Oh fuck. It's fixed with bolts. Okay. So we need something to break the bolts? Break bolts? We need something to break the bolts. Uh I don't know. So the fire hose is there. We need something to break the bolts. Which means it's gonna be something on this area that it's something that we need to find. Um the red car blocking my way. It's bolts. So we need bolt cutters. Or something to cut, which we don't have in our inventory in our safe areas. I know that for sure. So nothing useful. Seems that there's no power. Okay. The gate is closed. Okay. Uh right? I don't think I have any bolt cutters. I don't think I have any bolt cutters. It's Magnum, AR, knife. I don't think the knife would work to cut bolts. Okay. We don't have anything. Let me save again, because if I die, I do not want to be backtracking so far. I use the equipment, yes. Yeah. In the alley. Uh, Let me know, guys, what's your favorite Resident Evil game from the OG ones, from the original trilogy. Um, I don't like Zero. I would rather play Resident Evil 6 over Zero. I just dislike Zero with a passion. The characters were fine. Billy and Rebecca are good, but the gameplay was ugh. That's all I can describe it as ugh. And the thing as well is because the graphics are so bad, like items are not like out like and readily like visible or noticeable. They're very, you know, sometimes it's hard to spot them. Yeah. Don't get me, Resident Evil Zero, the train segment, I think is really good. Oh my god. The train segment I think is the best part of Resident Evil Zero. I know a lot of people that might not be I think that's like a very common like hater take or opinion, but I stand by it. I think the train segment is the best part in the whole game. There's a song which a battery can be set. It's not working. There's no power. Um, yeah. So I'd rather play six and all of six, not just Leon and Chris's, but like um Ada's and whatever that dude, Jake's campaigns over Zero. Uh, so I'm trying to figure out where the hell Carlos went off. Carlos ran off to. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Is where the hell did this motherfucker go off to? That's what I want to know. Is where the hell did Carlos go to? Where the hell did Carlos go? See, it's something over here because that's blinking blue. Special. But yeah. Oh, this is the only thing that sucks is that there's no like compass, there's no HUD that tells me where to go. It's just straight freaking like for the drain. Like there's just no like hey, there's no like flat out like hey, go to the RPD station, you know. So again, there's nothing there. You go up, no. His chest has been ripped and torn into. Yeah, we know. Nemesis. Nemesis don't fuck around. Dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I completely forgot about those bugs. They inject or they they put a freaking parasite in you. And the only way to get rid of it is to use the green herb or the blue and green. And my dumbass used a blue herb. So I'm pretty much gonna die any second now. Is pretty much what I'm getting at. That's that's what I can think of right now. Is I'm about to die. I am about to die. I am about to die. I don't think there's any more. And I am not wasting a first aid spray on this. I'm not wasting a first aid spray on this. So, yeah. So I don't know what, like, see, because he ran this way, but I don't know, like, where, like, it doesn't say where to go. We must channel our knowledge to the future, for it shall always show our greatest destiny. Michael Warren. Place your wisdom here. There's a hollow space for something to be put in. Place your wisdom here. There's a hollow space for something to be put in. I don't know. And then if we grab this, the bronze compass, and it does that. So then we need to put the compass back. Okay. Okay. This is why tank controls are ass. Now I don't know if I'm. You have to be like in a specific space and angle to use certain things. Okay. The green herb. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Another green herb. Awesome. Okay. So if I use this, I should get rid of the poison. No. No. Oh my god, I need to mix it with the blue. I was in Resident Evil 3 remake. If you just take a green herb, it'll purge the parasites. Oh my god. I'm dumb as rocks. I can't believe I wasted the only green herb so far for this. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed right now. I'm super fucking pissed. I'm super fucking pissed right now. I'm super fucking pissed. I can't believe I wasted a fucking. I can't believe I wasted a. Jesus. Well, I'm screwed either way because I don't know any more blue herbs. I don't have any more blue herbs. So. And the thing is, I don't know if when I saved previously, if I was already poisoned or not. That's the thing. I don't know if I was already poisoned or not. I don't know if I was already poisoned or not. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm just completely lost. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to find the bolt cutters. I don't know where I would find a blue herb. Like, I really don't know. I really don't know. There's handgun ammo here? Oh. I didn't even notice that. I don't think I'm gonna save, guys, just because I don't I don't know if I saved after I got poisoned or before I got poisoned. I really don't know. So, I don't know if I got poisoned or not before or after. So, what I might do is I might just quit. Like, I'm just gonna quit and just let the poison kill me and restart it. And if it comes out like, you know, like, you know, dude, I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so pissed. I can't believe I used up the only blue herb I could find. I can't believe I wasted it. I can't believe I wasted it. And I even said in the previous video, in the previous stream, that blue ones are specifically to get rid of poison. And then there's my dumbass just... Wait, I think there's a blue one right there. Hold up, hold up. Is that a blue? Get fucked, boy. Get fucked. Get fucked, boy. Alright, let's use it right now. Combine. Use. Ooh! God. Thank God. Thank God there was another blue herb. Dude, where? What can I do to freaking... There's a fire hydrant. Fire hose is fixed with bolts. Maybe the knife? Maybe the knife can... I don't know, maybe with the knife it can, like, unscrew the bolts or something? I'm gonna try the knife. If the knife doesn't work, I'm gonna just call it quits for now. For today. Because... I can tell this is not gonna be a good stream. Or a good video, because it's just me running around. Getting lost. So, I'm gonna try the knife. Oh my god, dude. Thank you, Lord. There was a blue herb there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where did this take me to? Oh, to the police department. Okay. Looking here. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll use the knife and we'll see if that'll help or not. That was the thing with these old school art Resident Evil games, is there wasn't really like a clear, like, oh, use this for this type of thing, you know? Which, you know, I think kind of adds to the appeal of the old games. It's just like they say, like, it wasn't holding your hand, like you had to just really know your shit type of deal. So, you know, that's what it was. I think there was something that looked like it was breakable here. Or is it just me on the map? Okay. For some reason, it looked like there was like something that could be used. I know that fire hydrant is broken. Right? Is it broken? The hydrant is broken, yeah. Okay. Let's see if the knife will will work. If not, I'm gonna call it a quits for today. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Let's see if it'll work. The fire hydrant fixed. Okay. No. Okay. So it's literally just a weapon. Fire hose fixed. Bolts. Okay. All right. I don't know. All right. What I'm gonna have to do, guys, is I'm gonna have to just Google it. Google what the hell to do at this point, because I don't know what the hell's going on. So in the next stream, I'm gonna basically know what to do and know where to go. At least just to get out of this area. Yeah, I'm not gonna Google. I always try not to Google things because then that ruins the authenticity of me playing it and figuring it out on my own and getting that personal satisfaction. But this, I'm at a, I'm reaching my limit with this game. I'm reaching the limit with this game. So yeah, I've reached my limit with this game in this area right now. I've reached my limit with this game for right now. All right. Let's put away the knife because there was no point. Okay, and then the rusted crank, we'll put that. We'll keep the bullets. The bullets. Okay. See, I feel like that little circle thing is something, but no. Typewriter, you can save. Alright, guys. Well, thank you guys again for joining me. I'm sorry for my audio going in and out, and I apologize for that little drama rant or that little drama thing I did about my past. I know you guys come here for the game and not like my history, so I'll make sure not to divulge so much about me when I'm streaming next time and moving forward. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys have a good night. You and your loved ones stay safe. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace, guys.